What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Brester Show. Today we're going to be playing a game called Metro Exodus. I've played this game before on my PlayStation 4 and on my PlayStation 5, but I've never played it on my RTX 4080. So I want to see if it's any better. Crystal clear, 4K, baby. Hopefully it won't be like 15 frames a second, because that would not be very optimized. Alright everybody, what's going on? This is about the third time I've tried to record this game. The first time the audio didn't work. The second time it was just completely zoomed in. No one can see maybe but half the game. So here we are, third attempt. I'm going to go back to the chapter. I gotta start over from the beginning. It was that bad. I'm gonna overwrite the slot I was just on. Wait, no, don't do that. That's reader. There we go. Normal. Wait, did it say new game plus? Oh, it's unavailable. Go back to normal, because that's what I was playing it on. Alright. Maybe this time, everything will be good.
I still remember life before the war. I remember that we used to be different. Used to live up there, on the surface. We used to be the masters of the whole world. We built gigantic cities of glass and steel. We crossed the oceans at will. And we also conquered the skies. There used to be 7 billion of us. We were not born for life in the tunnels. I was born to breathe fresh air, and I remember it.
So I have a text message right now, so I'm texting back. This is gonna take a minute, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do my thing.
The 7 billion were wiped out by the last war. Only 50,000 managed to survive underground, with the surface poisoned, burnt, and teeming with horrible monsters. One day the radiation on the surface might subside, and our grandchildren or their grandchildren might be able to return there. At least that's what my brothers in arms from the Order believe. Basically, there was no hope for us right off the start. Still, we humans are just too bad at surrendering. We tried to make the best of what we had, banded together, and worked to make the Metro our new home. After all, it might well be the only place left on Earth for humans to live. For a time, we thought we could make it. But, regrettably, the war didn't kill our bad habits. In the relative safety of the tunnels, corruption festered. And when danger came from above the ground, only a few of us stood against it, our numbers dwindling by the day. But But I remember we were born for a better life. And I can't accept that I'm destined to grow old and die underground. I don't care if I'm called an idiot. But if even a single shard of the old world still exists out there, I have to find it.
This game is absolutely gorgeous.
Between endless years of hopeless existence and even a single moment of hope, I must choose hope. I must find that signal.
I know you didn't see much there in the tunnels, but you just letting you know this game is just wonderful to look at. That's why I'm sitting here playing it a third time. It's that good. Because otherwise, with this many troubles, I would have just, nah, I'm not gonna do anymore. Because I recorded about 2 hours of this game, all zoomed in. Oh my goodness! When I saw that, I laughed so hard. I was kind of mad, but I laughed. It was just a simple mistake. I just didn't check to see if, you know, the aspect ratio was good. So that was a human error. By the way, I haven't got my new monitor yet. My new monitor is it's 4K, 144 hertz. It was pretty damn expensive, and it should be here in the next couple days. So by the time you're watching this, I should probably have it. And when I'm playing this on, I'm playing on my 4K 60. So it can only reach 60 frames right now. Once I get my 144 hertz, it'll be really good. But this is still beautiful. Like when I played on my PS4, it didn't look this good. Obviously, because it didn't have ray tracing. It wasn't 4K and spiders. Dude, this is... God. I could just stay in here for like 30 minutes just looking at all the amazing quality textures. Man. Trying to see how they look how they glow all over my see how that's ray tracing right there. See how it follows on my gun like real time. That's ray tracing. That's real life. You see how that light's like really bright now? That's ray tracing. On a PS4, this room is not very well lit. Oh man, it's so I'm so used to like the PS5 ray tracing, so everything's 30 frames. I'm getting a good old whopping 60 right now. Who's that laughing? Alright. I'm gonna start running. This is getting too creepy for me. Turn the lighter on. Oh my god, there's spiders everywhere. What did I not burn? There you go. Wow, these animals look like old men. They got the gray hair and everything. Oh my god, relax, old man. Alright, come at me, old man. Yeah, I'll wipe that off. I like the shotgun. Oh, hey, buddy. Damn, blood. Yeah. Oh, right in the eyeball. Oh. Oh, another one. Oh, a third one. Oh, there's another one after that. How many of them are there? A lot.
Hold on, we're coming! Keep us covered! Hold on! We'll get you out! Whoa! It's Artyom! Artyom? Artyom! What the hell? Is he alright? He's hurt! Come on, Artyom, stay with us.
They didn't maul me that bad. And yet I can't move. Or at least I can't walk. So clearly they mauled me pretty bad.
Looks like Artyom's been on another one of his mad trips up top. Poor kid. He got too many explosions at D6. Where to now? Left, across the square. Hey, Damir, do you think the colonel...
D6, I remember that.
How am I supposed to know? Ask him yourself. He radioed from the ring, said he'd be here tomorrow.
That was,
Hey, you, leave him alone.
I think last light?
Let him learn to stand up for himself. How else can he hope to survive in the metro? Rise and shine, people. Hang in there, Artyom. You're gonna get a fresh dose of Spartan.
That would be the game before this one, in case you didn't know. I'm playing the third game in the series. I know I probably should have started at Metro 2033, but I remember the whole story. And basically...
Artyom, Are you awake? It's okay. The doctor said you'll be fine.
Nuclear missiles,
Are you trying to kill me with
thousands, just
what if
went
next
off
time you don't return from the surface?
and destroyed the
There's
planet.
no one out there, Artyom. No one to find, no one to talk to. If there was, don't you think they'd be here already? We've talked about this again and again. You have to accept it. There's only us.
Yeah, so now the entire planet is radioactive, so everybody's been... The metro is underneath the ground, basically underground is
I don't care if you kill
the only way to live.
silly dream of yours.
Like
But
Fallout.
don't you see what you're doing to my daughter? Your wife?
Dad, please.
The order is short on men after the battle for D6, but you leave. People need you, and you pursue your selfish obsession. But now this shit has to stop. There's only Metro, nothing else. And the order is here to defend it. Because if not us, then who? You look fine to me. So, get ready to go. Then, we'll discuss your transfer to police. Come, we need to talk.
I'll get the doctor. Artyom, please. Promise me this was the last time. I'll see you later.
Artyom, we managed to bring you back from the brink, but people are giving you their blood, which could save so many wounded, and you keep bringing it back irradiated. Don't you think that is unfair?
Yeah, maybe just a
Let me
little
put it
bit.
this way. I can't promise I'll be able to bring you back next time.
Well, let's hope there won't be a next time. Look how beautiful everything is. Wow.
Me neither. It's a shame they spend so much time on the surface. Well, sadly, it's their job. Well, job or no job, if they keep doing that.
Alright, bye guys. Y'all continue your conversation. Don't mind me.
I left the order, and now nobody gets to decide for me. As for Artyom,
What are they talking about? Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and go in there. I don't want to bore anybody.
Oh, I can't believe my eyes. Artyom, you're all right. You gave us a scare, brother. Artyom, how are you, friend? I see you're all right. Gentlemen, give way. This calls for a celebration. Artyom, a few more scars and you will be completely irresistible to any woman. Speaking of which, Alyosha, how are the nurses in the hospital, huh?
Could you just stop crowding him?
Irresistible to any woman. Well, I already have a woman, so
Dismissed. I give you 2 hours, people.
that won't happen.
Oh, it's official.
I knew it. So I brought something.
And here we go again. Please, let's not repeat the last
Hold
time.
on, Artyom.
One week later. Here's where you can see that ray tracing glory.
and more of nothing. Artyom, the only thing I can hear is that Geiger counter ticking.
You can see the clouds go over the sun as it dims and gets brighter and dims.
Yes, and there's also those damn things.
That's awesome. It's just not one consistent shade.
Let's go home, dear, please.
That's stuff I've never
I
noticed.
also love to live on an ocean beach or in a green forest. But what good are these fantasies in a silent world? Silent, Artyom? Because it's dead.
Oh, damn. Who peed in your cornflakes?
We took our time. Time to replace our filters. Move it. We don't need any extra radiation, darling.
But it's a beautiful sight to behold. You can only have a gas mask to see it.
Father will kill me if he finds out I went up with you. Twice if he learns we've been to a Hansa off-limit zone.
A note in here. I remember the note. Can you... stuck on a wall. Stuck on another wall. Alright.
Here, now.
Oh.
Look, maybe you should come back to the Order. We'll move to Polis. Dad says he'll arrange a flat for us. Because if not us, then who? A flat with a kitchen and a shower. Let's go in turns here.
When's the last time you've had a shower?
Careful. At least it held.
Yes.
Well, I'd say we're out of the woods. Look, hear that?
Oh, we can go in here. What we got in here? Anything in here? No?
Did you hear that?
I see a watchman right there sleeping.
Again.
Alright.
Did I get you? No? Good.
Swap filter again.
Probably heard us coming down from the roof and decided to ambush us.
It don't last very long.
Getting smarter.
Oh, I got a... Is that a minute and 50 seconds? Or is that an hour and 50 minutes? I want to believe it's an hour and 50 minutes. But most likely not. There's some things I don't remember in this game. I haven't played in a while. I played so many games.
Stop. The pack is here. So, do we turn this place into Thermopylae, or do we let them pass? Wait it out. Looks like that was all of them. I'm glad they didn't notice us. That was a large pack.
I'm glad they didn't notice my flashlight. Hey, over here.
Is this why the zone is off limits? I mean, if all the packs here are like that.
That is... God, this is so good looking. I mean, yeah, it's all a ruin, but... It's still cool.
Bridge to cross the railroad. It would save us a detour.
Wait, where did this storm come from?
Hey, Artyom, help me get up there.
How'd that storm just get here? What?
Shit! Come up now.
Oh,
I got you. Did you hear that, Artyom? Something large, roaring. At least it was far away.
Now that's what I call a blizzard. Can't see a thing. Or hear. Let's switch to radios.
What? Artyom, are you seeing this?
imagining things, right? A damn train on the surface! Where?
Can you... Are you gonna come back? No, but I hit it. I saw a hit marker.
Shit, what do we do, Artyom? Should we catch up with it? Look, it's our guys from the Order. Looks like they're taking that train too. Let's join them.
Sure thing, because we wouldn't catch up to that train on foot. I mean, we know where it was going, but we don't know where it was going to stop at. Hey, what's happening here? What? What? Bunch of bandits.
You should have checked first, assholes. Artyom, thank God. These people, they're Hansa, not the Order. Assholes. They did a number on you. Well, Dad will rip them a new one for that.
What's going on in this Moscow of yours anyways?
Of yours? You're putting this like you're not from here.
We aren't. Our village is about 200 kilometers from here.
What village? You're not from Moscow?
Just a regular village. We came here to find the boy's father. Left for Moscow about a year ago and never came back. But then we got caught by these here.
You mean there's life outside?
Why wouldn't there be any? Sure, there are lots of bad places and lots of beasts around, but we still get by.
Artyom, you're right. People really do live out there. We didn't know. We thought we were the only survivors. God, we'll tell the whole metro about this.
The whole metro.
Hey, you people drove us halfway to nowhere.
They can handle it.
At least give them their masks back.
Yeah, they're about to execute him. Still killed him. Wow, a bunch of savages. I'm gonna die in a second if I don't have my mask. You need a mask, buddy. Ooh. I'm surprised you lived through that. Hopefully you didn't breathe in too much radiation. Oh, look. A little health pack. How convenient. I'm gonna use that, thank you. I'm gonna run. Alright, if there's anybody in here, you're about to get knocked out. I am sneaky. I just had it in my brain and now I lost it. I don't even know. I was gonna say some quirky line and I just lost it. How rude.
Concentrate on the opening. If anything comes through, shoot.
I'm gonna be a sneaky boy today. They ain't never gonna see me.
Attention! The turntable is switching on.
Captain, just let me go. Yermak got in trouble out on the tarmac.
Straight for the ravine if you don't shut up.
Now listen.
That was mean. Call him an old fart.
Don't accept this shit again. Okay?
Animals. How can they? What can I do? The mutant? Watchman!
What? How does a watchman have hands?
How did you?
And a mutant?
Oh my God! It's you she's been
Don't know.
about. Alive! You came for her. All right.
The detail on your face.
I'll help. Finally, I'll be of some use. Okay. They took the
Okay, don't get too excited.
I can't take you to the main entrance. Too many guards. But we may sneak in from the back. Let's go. Don't rush though. If they notice you, we're both done for. Wait. You'd better not walk into the light. Let's do it this way. You sneak to the lighting panel and disable it while I distract them.
Yes. I don't need to sneak to it though. That damn breaker. Somebody needs to fix that.
Move crouch. It's quieter that way. Stay close to the wall.
Quite civil again, Yermak. So you can use your head after all.
Yermak, is that you? What are you mumbling?
Yes, sir.
Come here and help me fix
Got me
this.
already.
What are you mumbling? Your mom. That's. If he said that, I'd probably laugh. Most definitely laugh.
Can you do it quietly?
Get closer to your opponent for silent takedowns. He's got a memory problem, and I've got a social problem.
Let's go.
Social anxiety. Gotta love it.
Wait.
Don't even like talking to people on the phone.
Great. Now throw it.
Like you should call someone and order something. I don't want to call them. I don't.
Well done.
Just
Let's go. Come.
something about talking to people on the phone. And sometimes I don't even like talking to people in person. I just don't want to say anything to
Good luck to you.
offend them. Like when I see 35 to 45 views on a video, but only 3 likes, it makes me feel like y'all don't even like me. It's like I'm just sitting here wasting my time. I don't want to feel that way.
Oh my God! You're alive! Alive! Are you hurt? Hunter's badge? It stopped the bullet!
Take this, bitch!
Don't move.
Attention. Control unit damaged.
Morons! We are at war! One death won't be enough for you now, you
What is this
imbeciles.
equipment?
This is the universal broadband radio jammer.
What?
It stops Moscow from hearing anyone, and them from hearing us.
Emergency shutdown.
Shit. This fucking sucks.
Do you hear that, Artyom?
I hear something.
Do you see? It's not just Russia out there. It's the whole world. Oh my God. What for?
So I'm guessing the red is where we are.
Because the war is still going on, and you behave like fucking kids.
And it looks like the U.S. only has one.
All the guards will be here soon. Damn.
Don't shoot.
Artyom?
Not with him. With you. You have to run.
I didn't see one where I lived, so
They just left it sitting there. We must get out before they
I'd be dead.
Get ready, people. Guards. You have to go sneak through the courtyard. Take the door the guards are coming through. Here, quick.
Quick.
Let's go.
Who are you?
Andrei Ivanovich Yermak, the train engineer. Run now. Just get to that hangar and then God willing, I'll get you out of here. They know me, so I'll get there easily.
Why are you helping us, Andrei Ivanovich?
I had... I guess I'll tell you later. I hope. Be careful.
He had an epiphany.
Artyom, I see the enemy. Give me a boost. Can't really see well with the snowstorm.
Or maybe he
Don't
had
forget your
someone
visibility gauge, Artyom.
dear to him.
If you don't move too fast and don't come out into the light, you'll be harder for them to know.
I don't know. He said he'll tell us later. I hope he will. I want to know now.
Artyom, incoming.
I kind of don't remember
Give some cover from above.
his story. Or anything about him, for that matter. Like, when I played this, I didn't really, like, listen to the story. I just ran through everything. I shot everybody. I killed everybody. It was like, who cares? I'm just gonna kill them all. But now, I'm different. I'm more like, I really wanna know the story. I wanna know the lore. I wanna know everything. I do remember my route though. This is always the best route to take if you're trying to sneak. You have to sit here and wait a few minutes while these guys talk it out. Because I don't want to, you might get seen. I'm going to stand here closer to the corner. He turns his light back on. It's like he's walking away.
Alright then.
Take him out. Take your ammo.
See you in the tower.
I see you too. God, can you quit shining that laser in my eyeball? Blinded by the laser.
Attention! The command center came under enemy attack. The attackers are assumed to still be on the base territory.
Artyom, I'm changing position.
All unauthorized...
Okay, good luck.
There's a guard on the tower. Wait till the right moment.
I see him.
Until further notice.
Just my luck. Sitting at the very top, right under the jammer.
Wow, you're gonna have some major back pain when he wakes up. He's not gonna feel his legs. Oh man, what an awkward position. Okay, that guy right there. There's that guy there. Alright, make a move. You don't see me. I'm invisible.
Well done. You're almost at the hangar. Smooth sailing from here.
Oh, we'll be okay. We're right here.
Great job, Artyom. We're inside. Now we have to find Yermak.
I'm still curious on how I can take my mask off. There's like a hole in the floor right there. I'm sure the outside air is just pushing in.
Artyom, they got Yermak. We have to get closer. If you get closer, I'll distract them while you rescue the old man.
So right now in the beginning, all these guards are scripted. So when you get to a certain area, they move. And I'm really surprised no one can see me.
Group D, redeploy to the wind turbine zone.
You can sneak ahead. No need to play heroes for a change.
Oh god.
Walk off.
I repeat, Group D redeploy to the wind turbine zone immediately. Group B is under heavy attack from Watchmen.
Now. You only had an outing planned for tomorrow, and it's bound to be cancelled now. Just stay put.
All clear.
Am I glad to see you here?
The true stealth master.
I'm fine.
Just kidding, I'm definitely not a stealth master.
All right. We don't have much time. They'll be back. I'll go to the engine. It should be ready now. You go up there and
Come on,
switch the
Artyom.
turntable mechanism on. And please, be careful. We could easily have the whole base on us.
The music is going. Sounds like they already are. Whoa, did you see that? That guy flew. No grenades. I don't have any grenades. They call them pipe bombs. Ow. Wow. On regular, you get hurt quick. Run out of time. I don't want that gun.
Artyom, we need that turntable on.
Yeah, but I need ammo. Thank you for the 1 health pack. Or should I say health needle?
Alert! All groups, to the hangar!
Oh, visual on the enemy!
Shit, they're still in the fucking track! Contact generator!
Whoa.
That was intense.
Yeah,
Are you okay?
I am okay.
Artyom?
We're good.
More guards.
Oh wow, she took him down. Impressive. I always run ahead of her, so I never see her do anything.
Let's do this together. Just a little. Yes. Run! Kill them! Artyom, come on! Yes!
Come here, quick! You're going to ram the gate!
You should put the mast on. The sails might be damaged.
We did it! Yeah!
We apprehended the engineer with 2 accomplices. Over. Roger that, base. Over. All right, shoot these 2. And as for the engineer...
What do you mean, shoot these 2?
Don't you dare give me the lip, soldier. The colonel will give you a piece of his mind now. Colonel, sir, we have a situation here.
Dad! Guys! It's us! Help us!
What the hell? Artyom, what are you doing here? Talk about surprise. Colonel, this will mean court-martial for all of you.
All right, everyone, shut up! I can't believe this. Just can't. Shit!
These graphics are amazing. I can't get over it.
Working for them? The bastards shot Artyom!
Be quiet!
They...
How did you end up here? It doesn't matter. You have no idea what you just stuck your heads in. We've no moves left. Hansa can't take this line down.
No shit,
the Watchers
Sherlock.
won't let
No, I won't be quiet! What is this jammer for? Why are they hiding the fact that Moscow didn't survive alone? There,
What is
in the
Anna
ravine,
talking
there
about,
are
sir?
people
It's
from
not
other
what you
cities,
want.
dead! All of them,
Everyone shut up.
women, children!
I'll tell you all later. Everything. Gramps, what's going on out there? Down this road?
The road is fine, at least until 100 click mark.
Is there a safe place to stop nearby?
Of course. We have
If
to
you're that
make haste,
hungry,
though.
you don't have to
They
eat
got
it.
the cruiser.
All right, gentlemen. Artyom and Anna have just made a huge mess. and I can't go back to Moscow now.
He's just pawing at his
Wartime
food and eating
legislation
one at a
dictates
time. He
they
throws
be
one on the
killed.
floor and then he eats
In
it
any
off the
case,
floor.
I have to get them out of town until it all blows over. But you all should stay.
You like to eat off the floor?
Hear me, Major? My people are in no way related to
It's not my
this
call, and you know it.
misunderstanding.
Well,
at the
I'll
job.
fight for the guys no matter what. Of course. Artyom, Anna, they are
The
with
order
us.
leaves no one behind.
All right, Spartans. Throw these overboard and full steam ahead.
Come with me, Artyom. Let's catch some air. I'm so glad the boys supported us. It looks like my father didn't say a word to them about this either. We spent 20 years in Metro, thinking the rest of the world was burnt to a crisp in the war. But they just circled Moscow with those jammers, and we were none the wiser. How perfect of them! While you were getting irradiated on the surface, my father just kept lying. Lying to you, to me, to everyone, the whole fucking world, and not even batting an eye. Damn! They caught up!
That's not how trains work.
Come out with your hands above your head.
That was strange.
That was just a warning. If you do not comply, we will shoot to kill.
That was a warning.
Fuck me, that's some armor. And look at all the machine guns.
Happy now? Is this what you were hoping
How
for?
is this his fault? You knew everything and never said shit.
Shit!
This is your last warning. Stop the engine immediately.
Oh, fuck. Are you okay?
Yeah, just a scratch.
Okay, we are stopping. But I must warn you, our brakes are not in great condition.
Yeah, you shot it.
Going down. Let this
Should
thing
blame it on them for that. You shot at my brakes. We can't brake now.
Keep braking.
Thanks to you for shooting our train.
Well, grenades will barely scratch their paint, so
How about from the inside?
not enough explosives. Unless we put everything we have in their firebox.
Please, let me do it.
Maybe next time, don't think with your guns.
The volunteers here. Artyom will do it.
I gotta switch positions. My fucking
Why Artyom?
my knee is like I need to straighten it out.
Artyom, leap over
Ugh.
as soon as we slow down.
I feel so confined in this space.
Plastic explosives.
That's you, Yakov.
Yeah, so cut the shit, Miller. There's nowhere to go. You've never been
okay.
out here. We have.
We weren't going to go far. Just out of town for a bit till the
better.
excitement quiets down. And you just opened fire. Will you let us go if we stop?
I have to detain you and bring you back to face trial. You do understand the charges you're facing, right? Desertion, treason.
Are you fucking kidding me? Me? A traitor?
You tell me, where are you taking that train, huh? On a simple joyride? No. I see only one answer. You've been caught and you're running back to your masters.
So the verdict has already been passed. We won't even see a trial.
Cut that shit out. What are you carrying, man? Defense plans? You want to buy yourself a seaside retirement with a life?
Have a nice nap.
Plans? Treason? We have served you people without question for years. We have spilled our blood for the cause.
You sold out.
Looks like I'm full up.
Destroyed us and you?
I have been a soldier my whole life. I have dedicated my life to my people, my country. But I'll be damned if I give it to parasites like you. Hands up, Colonel Miller. Easy. We are slowing down. The brakes on this thing are busted. Don't sweat it, Colonel. My people will help you handle it.
And I'll help you with something here in just a second. I'll help you. Headshot. Another one.
You
I-
motherfucker! Now you've done it! You, your lackey, your daughter, you'll all be treated not like the others, but like rabid dogs! And falling for interviews. I'm shooting you personally through your forehead, you damn rebel. Invisible target. Next quick.
Did they? I was wondering what's happening to me. They shot my gas mask. It had a hole in it. Ah, don't shoot another hole in my mask, please. Gotcha.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! I'm just a stalker. I'm not with you. They made me.
What? He just killed himself. What a dumbass.
Hold on!
See, I would have waited, and then I would have jumped on the back of the train when no one saw me, and I would have just hitched a ride until I got to the next location. And then I would have snuck out of there. I mean, it would be getting blown up, and also getting run over by another train.
Now we are not just traitors. We are honest-to-God enemy saboteurs.
Yeah! Woohoo!
100 clicks from Moscow to check our Geiger counters. The thing is, they are all in the green. As if they're in a conspiracy. Still, this amazing piece of news doesn't really impress anyone that much. The guys are all confused as to what to do next. And I'm just waiting for answers. And hoping the commander, whom until recently I trusted implicitly, is going to be extremely persuasive in his reasoning.
Is he? Well, let's hope so.
Why the long face?
We are at a crossroads, so to speak, where everybody can help but wonder. What next? Where do we go from here?
Yes, more or less what I expected from you. But you got the picture. So, is your counter functioning? Have you checked it?
Yes, it's all green. Double checked it. Stepan's in the green too. We don't need masks here.
So, they were telling the truth.
Who was telling the truth? Why won't you answer? Who were those people trying to kill us? Why would they shoot at you, the Order's commander? Explain something at least. You owe us that.
Well, I might as well drop the bomb now. The war did not end.
What do you mean, did not end?
Let me finish. Most of our cities are destroyed. The rest of the country is probably under enemy occupation. To avoid new nuclear attacks against us, Command chose the only viable course of action. To play dead.
New nuclear attacks? I mean, I bet they set off like every missile in the world. It's just surprised that right there didn't stop war.
Could you not have shared that before? Say, before Artyom took that radio outside and caught all that radiation?
No! I only got briefed.
No!
Under a strict, you talk, you die policy.
You talk, you die.
People, we were securing a weather station.
I can't do his accent.
If we can't go back, maybe we should advance and move on?
I have an idea, but... Artyom, rather than carrying on with this silent disapproval of yours, check the airwaves. We should be out of the jamming range by now. So give it your best try. Look for transmissions
Your
from
best.
the Ark.
Give it your best
You
try.
understand now why we are traitors in the eyes of command.
I should just stop right now.
A jamming station, shot up the guards, destroyed a patrol train, and ran away from Moscow. Who even
What?
needs a trial when the case is so clear?
What?
There's no way back now. Which means we have to continue moving forward.
Command, what are you talking about?
Wait a moment, what was that?
Everyone who can hear me. Everyone's still loyal to the gods. Proceed to the rally point.
Listen, everyone.
Code 1811-79. Area 18-5. And repeat. Proceed to the rally point. Rally
Where's
point
that number
location.
supposed to...
Code
Got it.
1811-79.
So it is somewhere around here. The Yamantau Mountain. So the route from here should go
Shall we overcome any
like
and
this.
all
This is our goal.
So, is this what you had in mind?
Yes, this is it. The Ark Project is a whole city underground. Enormous stores, machines, the best experts. It is the Commander General's HQ. All of the country's leaders are there. They have already started the restoration work. We will tell them that Moscow is alive. It wasn't all for nothing. Everything will change. Everything. Do you get it? A new life is starting for all the survivors of the world.
By the way, are there any single women in that place?
Great reaction. So I think the moment calls for... Bring it out, Demir.
Bring what out, Colonel?
Someone's single when he's ready to mingle.
It's been sloshing about in your canteen. You think I'm deaf or what?
That. Just a moment. I thought my ears were deceiving me.
It's not a short trip to the Urals, so we should make ourselves comfortable, I guess. Let's name this bucket of bolts at the very least, eh?
It's about time!
Let's go around and be done with it.
Nah, go to hell! Even better. Oh, come on!
Aurora, the Roman goddess of dawn, and a cruiser of, you know what?
That's better.
Not bad. I like it.
Ah, beautiful name.
Sounds okay, but the cruiser of what? Yeah, I'll tell you later.
Looks like it's decided. Let's trick to Aurora!
The Aurora!
Hey, Artyom, let's take a look at that map.
All right, we had a round. That should be enough. You're back. Full steam ahead.
Hi.
Full steam ahead.
Wow, that's some distance. I wonder how long it will take. How are you, Alyosha?
So this is where we move on.
But I got a bullet from an ugly motherfucker instead.
Let's step outside, see what's going on out here. We explore the train a little bit.
Well, I'll be damned. So, dear Moses, can you feel how sweet the air is without a mask? Or not just sweet, so many shades of taste it has. A weird feeling, eh, my friend? I remember you telling me how you took your mask off atop a Stonkino tower. When you homed those missiles in on the Dark Ones, was the air bitter then? Who knows though? Had you not launched those missiles, you'd probably never have
The
caught
first
that
game.
building or received that signal. Life is weird, huh? One random event drags another with it, like links in a chain. And you are pulling that chain out of a deep, dark well. The links emerge from the dark water. And what drink is in that bucket that's on the end of the chain? That's a mystery. That's what I often think about when facing a choice. You can't drop the chain either. You always have to drink from that bucket. Well, bottoms up, I suppose. So, how does it feel to be the Moses who yanked on this particular chain?
Is it dumb to think about such things when all I ever did in life was carry out orders? Well, I'm not called idiot for nothing. Still, I would like to know what's on the end of your chain.
No. We're definitely not going there. Nothing. Nothing's at the end of my chain.
You sure you're okay?
That just sounded weird.
Just so you know, scars attract the ladies.
Alright, let's move to the next area. Let's see what it looks like. We're still in
After all those years in the underground,
the winter
the air at the
part.
surface seemed incredibly fresh, intoxicating. But that was not what had caused the crew's euphoria. Our journey finally got a definite purpose provided by the transmission from the government bunker in the Urals. For 20 years we thought that neither the government nor military high command had survived. Turns out they're still around. Where were they while we were eating each other alive in the metro? We'll have a lot of questions for them once we reach Yamantau, if we reach it. The ruins of our country are under enemy control, according to Miller, and we'll have to fight through to our goal. A small team against the occupation armies? What are the chances that we'll succeed? That we'll get some answers?
I don't know, man. Don't know. Hopefully those chances are high, but I can't see those chances being very high.
Here, let's warm you up a little bit. So, what do you think our chances of getting to Yamantau alive are? It's the only thing on my father's mind. How to earn his forgiveness, get back to Metro and his old life, the life you had always been running from. And to think, I never believed you. And now I'm looking at this fog, thinking it could actually be hiding our new life from us. By the way, we should be approaching the bridge soon. Damn it! A campfire! People! There are people there! Hit the brakes! Sound the alarm!
Oh.
Shots fired! 4 bogies on a trolley!
All hands, report to the bridge, on the double.
Wow, bro.
You should probably get to the bridge!
This is gorgeous. I've never seen quality this good. Wow.
How bad is it? Can we move?
No, we're stuck!
Ah, shit!
Wow.
Damn fog. Seems we ran through someone's roadblock.
Who was it? Any uniforms?
None. They were wearing rags.
Just some old farts.
Oh, farts, huh? That's just the perimeter guard. They could have put anyone there, even women and children.
I just want to stare out the window. God, it's so beautiful, dude.
Sure. I was expecting to run into them much earlier. The trolley is headed towards the bridge. Some fortifications there. This looks peaceful. A village and a church on the water. We need intel. Here, Artyom. I put a mark on your map. Get there and find out what you can about that bridge. Taking a prisoner would be ideal. Anna, you cover him.
Yes, sir.
May I go with Artyom too? As backup?
No. Until we figure out our situation, you are not to take a step away from the Aurora.
Let's go, Artyom.
Damn it.
Just fine. Yermak, when can you get the Aurora running again?
Poor Duke, he just... Is that Duke? That's not Duke. Who's he? I don't remember him. I don't remember his name.
It doesn't come with crafting materials though, so keep an eye out for those.
Okay.
Let's move out, Artyom.
Just be careful out there.
Sure thing. I gotta say, that was one flimsy roadblock.
Yeah, it was.
And those guys, Well, they didn't look like army men at all. Just old men.
Just old men who know how to use a weapon.
Remember, most of the country has been destroyed or occupied. Even those who speak our language might be enemies, by conviction or out of fear. Got it?
Do you hear that bell? We must have given them a good scare. Maybe they served the enemy, enslaved or something. Going down.
That was great.
Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and call it for this episode. If you guys liked it, don't forget to smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Hit that alert icon. It'll let you know when I upload a new video. This game is gorgeous. It is so good looking. I can't wait to see the other locations. You have a fall location. You have a deserty kind of area. And then you come back to winter at the end. But so far, this is just captivating. You can get lost in this world. Alright, well, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.